Okay, you're on.
My name's Terry Bryant. I'm the Executive Director of West Virginians for Affordable Health Care. I just want to take a few minutes and explain what the relationship that we've had with Families USA. I really don't know where to begin, so I'm going to begin chronologically this year with the pre-conference and being able to sit down with colleagues from around the country and strategize about what's working, what's not working. It was enormously helpful. And then the conference itself provides some of the, as a matter of fact, it's the only conference I go to on an annual basis because it's solid information, really very, very helpful, all the policy implications. So it's very, very informative and very helpful. One of the things I probably have benefited the most from this year is the technical assistance we've gotten from Families USA. We've just completed a very extensive a guide to healthcare reform and what it means for West Virginia. And we got great comments back when we were drafting it from Kathleen Stahl, Claire McAndrews, Mark Steinberg, and others. And we had made some mistakes in it, and it was what we were interested in was being not right most of the time, but being right all of the time. And the detailed comments that we got back allowed us to correct those mistakes, both on that guide and also on PowerPoints that we'll use in town meetings throughout the state. Enormously helpful and vastly improved, significantly improved the guide in our communicating with West Virginians. One of the other things I value greatly is the conference calls. I don't think any of them were more important than after the election of Scott Brown and a conference call with Ron Pollock, where he said, here's what we need to do. We need to pass the House, pass the Senate bill, and then we need to use budget reconciliation to make the changes in the Senate bill that are so needed in terms of affordability and eliminating the Nebraska sweetheart deal, et cetera. And it was like a breath of fresh air. Finally, there was a game plan for how to get out of that. And so I spent the next several hours sending out emails to everybody we could in terms of we need to contact our House members, get them to vote for the Senate, and then we worked with Senator Rockefeller and Senator Byrd to get the budget reconciliation passed. But it's not just those. It was the legislative updates on the conference calls, the policy issues, et cetera, were very helpful. One of the other things that I highly value from Families USA, and that's the state-level data reports, whether it's a number of West Virginians who died prematurely because they lack health insurance or the impact of pre-existing conditions that we will co-release with Families USA later this year. I think it's mutually beneficial. I think co-releasing it with West Virginians for Affordable Health Care gets the reports greater play in West Virginia, and it also is very, very helpful to the organization to be able to co-release these reports with Families USA. And finally, it's all the stuff you have on the website and the whether it's the medical loss ratio or actuarial values and all those very detail-oriented reports that make it much easier for us to understand the policies that are involved. And also, I greatly appreciate the field office. There's not been time when I haven't called up there and said, you know, what do you think about this? How do you think we should approach this? What's happening in other states that Lydia and others don't get back to me with really solid information. So it is a synergistic relationship, I hope. I know we have benefited greatly from our association with Families USA. We would not be as strong, as informed, as effective advocates if it had not been for Families USA, and we are greatly appreciative of that effort. So I want to say thank you very much. We appreciate your help.